kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very bad.
Well, we're out here at 2 St. Nicholas Avenue in Bushwick for the debut of auxiliary projects, excuse me. And we're talking with the Jens. Why don't you ladies introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Jennifer Dalton.
Jen McCoy. Hello.
This is your debut opening tonight. Let's take a little walk around. It's James Huang, is that his name?
That's correct. And the title is The Gospel of Skills, which is also the title of this set of handmade multiples. And here's the man.
Jeez.
So as if on cue.
The artist.
Here's the attack. You're getting ambushed. Come on in, James. We're doing a little interview here on video.
We'll get you some wine.
So are these multiples or each are individual?
They are both, in a way. Like, they are both individually handmade, but of a series.
You had a design that you started working out with. Now, what is the actual material that these colored ones are? Is this plastic or
Yeah, that's plexiglass. Yeah, that's plexiglass.
And you cut each one of these with, what, saws? Or how do you...
Yeah, those were cut with a bandsaw.
Little band saws.
Yeah. And they're based on actual Swiss Army knife design, so that's the original.
Well, we're going to look at some of these over here. Excuse me, ladies. Now, these are wood.
Yeah, those are mahogany covers, and then the knives are basswood.
The blades are basswood. Beautiful color. How much time does each one of these take you to make?
That's a good question.
And these go from the super deluxe model down to the slider, a little smaller issues.
I mean, I don't know if I would think about them each as how long each one takes, because I made them all, like I cut all the blades at one time, then cut all the covers at one time, and then...
Oh, so in that way they are kind of like a multiple kind of factory-built piece.
There's a craft assembly line component to them.
Well, they're very handsome. Let's talk about some of your pieces here that we've got on the floor. This is like your color chart piece. Does this have a title?
This one's called Dialogue of the Demiurge.
Dialogue of the Demiurge.
Yeah. Kevin, how are you? Nice.
You're into woodworking. Is this also mahogany, right? Is that what the crate underneath there is?
The crate is just pine.
Oh, it's just pine?
That's been stained a little bit.
Okay.
To make it look a little older.
The idea behind this, the God sculptor.
Yeah, so the idea behind this piece was that, so I've been interested in foundational texts, books that we base cultures on, and so there's a certain power behind those books. And I've been interested in trying to make an object that would actually speak to the same idea. So here I was thinking about, there's a Platonic dialogue where Plato describes the beginning of the universe. And he ascribes the beginning to a maker he calls the demiurge. And so I imagine this piece as a tool for that figure. So the color wheel is a sort of solid embodiment of...
It's like the chart pack color.
Of a creator god in a way.
Okay, let's look at some of these other pieces. Now these are kind of like abject kind of common objects. We got a chainsaw, a coffee maker, and a dolly. And then these are covered with, is that concrete that this is covered with?
These are plaster sculptures that were cast into sand molds. So they take on the sand when they come out.
So the original mold was in a sand mold, and then you just poured in plaster into it.
Yeah, so there's actually no original for these molds. It's a mold without an actual original.
Okay, well, thanks, James Huang. What's the name of the show? The title of the
It's
show?
called The Gospel of Skills.
The Gospel of Skills. Here at Auxiliary Projects, is that?
That's right.
I got a question for you, Jennifer, or Jennifers. You know, you're well known as an artist. I was just kind of wondering, both of you are, what made you decide that you wanted to open a gallery out here in Bushwick?
So much talent, so few spaces.
I mean, do you find that also as part of your artistic practice, maybe going on to both sides, not only the artist, but also the, I don't know, maybe the commercial or the dealer side of it? Is that kind of attractive to you to sort of play both sides of that?
It's fun to collaborate with other artists to make things. And it's like fun to set up a little lemonade stand.
Yeah, I mean, I think if your practice is at all conceptual, it's going to expand to the concept of what is art and how does it flow through a community.
Where does the rubber meet the road?
Exactly. How is the sausage made? I don't know.
Hopefully it won't feel like sausage.
No sausage.
Thank you, Jens.
Thank you.
Okay, and thank you, Kate.
It's a very, very